Hey folks, Gary here doing the daily Bible reading for Monday. And hey, we're continuing on from where we were last week with Isaiah chapter 54. And looking at verses 4 and 5. So let me just read it to you. It says, "Fear not, you will no longer live in shame. Don't be afraid, there is no more disgrace for you. You will no longer remember the shame of your youth and the sorrows of widowhood. For your Creator will be your husband. The Lord of the heavenly armies is his name. He is your Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel, the God of all the earth." Now, we read this, and what is this saying? Well, why would they be living in shame, I guess, is the thing to look at. Well, understand that Israel is in captivity. We've mentioned that before. They're in Babylon. And because of that, it's almost like they are widowed. It's like their husband has left them. And so, because we know that Israel would be the bride of God, in the same way as us as Christians in the church are a bride of Jesus. We kind of keep those two things in mind. Now, why would you be in shame? Well, if your husband left you or your husband passed away, there would be a shame in that. Now, I'm not saying that's right or wrong. That's just the culture of the time. If you were a female during this time when this was written, your ability to contribute to society was through your husband. And so if your husband is no longer there, you no longer have that ability to contribute to society. Instead, you are now a liability on society. At least that's the way they would look at it. Whether that's good or bad or whatever, that was the culture of the time. And what God is saying is, you don't have to live in shame. I'm your husband. I'm the one who'll take care of you. You can contribute. You're going to be powerful. You're going to have influence on those around you. And we know that the Israelites had influence on the Babylonians, that a lot of them came to know who God was through them. In the same way, you're going to have influence in your culture, in your society, when you follow Jesus. He is our husband, if you want to look at it that way, but he has redeemed us and he has restored us and he has brought us into a new life with him where we contribute to our societies. We're not a liability on society by any means. Instead, we are an incredible blessing to the culture around us as we show them who Jesus is and show them the love of Christ. When we bless them and care for them and lift them up and just pour out love upon them, we are a blessing to those around us who don't know the Lord for the purpose that they will know the Lord and we contribute. So don't live in shame. Live in what God's given you.